Good morning, everyone. I had a second video all lined up yesterday and I wanted to still do most of it, so it's all rolled up into here. So this is kind of yesterday and a little bit into today. I apologize because I've been very, very busy, but these things happen and it's okay. So yesterday I came across this picture and people were talking about the fact that Justin Trudeau changed his Twitter picture after the whole blackface thing. And well, this is the picture he changed it to, and I thought, that's not real. No way. No way. It's very real. Very, very real. That's the picture. There you go. Wow. Okay. Politics really is that surface, I guess, because they wouldn't have done it unless it would have made some kind of difference, I don't think. And this is Justin Trudeau smiling affably at a black person. I don't know if it's a black child or like a teenager or I don't know. I can't tell. He's got his back to the camera. But this just struck me as strange. It struck me as really weird, honestly. And I can't help but come to the conclusion that it'll change some people's opinion because they wouldn't have done it otherwise, right? There's a reason they do things like that. It's calculated. I can't imagine Trudeau himself changed that picture, right? Like it would be somebody else for a strategic reason. Yesterday as well, September 21st, Elizabeth May tweeted out, due to extreme weather event in Winnipeg, Green Party press conference this AM has changed location. Climate crisis is hitting all parts of Canada and no other party has a plan to avert catastrophic impacts. Hashtag GPC, hashtag climate, hashtag mission possible. I don't think your plan has proven to be the plan that will avert catastrophic impacts if, in fact, all of the things that your party is pushing as fact are true. I don't think your plan covers it because you support the Liberal plan. And if you go to the last town hall in Cambridge, Justin Trudeau talked at length about how oil and gas is part of Canada's economic future. It just is. That's a fact for Liberals and for Green Party and for everybody else. So, well, good luck with that. And the extreme weather event in Winnipeg was raining. I had the extreme weather event up, but it's since passed, so the weather event Canada has moved on. But here's Mr. Bernier responding to Elizabeth May's tweet. Emergency! Crisis! It's been raining a lot in Winnipeg. This has never happened before. We must destroy our economy to prevent heavy rain from ever happening again. Right. Sure. Panic. And I go door knocking, and I go door knocking with a pilot. And we talk because you're talking when you're door knocking. You're walking and get into a conversation. And I asked him, I said, how often, pilot, would you recommend your passengers panic when something goes wrong? Is panic the first thing that you want to have happen? Because that seems to be what everybody's pushing these days. Panic and run around. We've got a crisis. Panic because of the crisis. It seems insane. That's not how you deal with a crisis. That's not what you want. Cooler heads prevail. Let's figure out what the problem is. Let's solve it. Let's solve the problem, right? Nope. Let's run around with our heads on fire, our hair on fire. It's a crisis. Here we go. And the last story for this morning. So here we go again. Andrew Scheer steals another platform promised from Maxime Bernier's People's Party. Says he will use constitutional powers to get the TMX pipeline built. Global News. And here's Andrew Scheer talking about that.
First, here's what the Prime Minister should do right now. He should start by appointing a ministerial special representative to complete the consultation process as expeditiously as possible. This is something Justin Trudeau failed to do up front and something that Liberals failed to address in their announcement last week. He should follow up by enacting emergency legislation to affirm that Transport Canada's analysis of shipping traffic was sufficient and does not need to be duplicated by the National Energy Board. This is a rescue plan for the Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion. It is comprehensive and robust. It makes use of every tool the government has at its disposal to get this project back on track. Now, second, here's what a new Conservative government will do in 2019 to fix Justin Trudeau's mess and to provide clarity and certainty around major pipeline projects. Our first move is one we've already announced. We will repeal Justin Trudeau's job-killing carbon tax, and we will end the ban on tanker traffic on the north coast of British Columbia. But we need to go further than just rolling back failed Liberal policies. A Conservative government will enact legislation to clarify the roles of proponents and government involved in consultations. We will end foreign unfunded interference in regulatory hearings and provide certainty to investors on approval timelines and schedules. We will also use the federal declaratory power to declare a major project for the general advantage of Canada under Section 9210 of the Constitution where we consider it necessary.
So Mr. Scheer has outlined the Conservatives' position, and it's a lot like Mr. Bernier's position. So that's interesting. I can deal with an opposition like that, right? And I think that that's hopefully where Canada's going. Not if you look at the polls. Not if you look at the polls. The polls show a competitive race between the Liberals and the Conservatives. The Liberals at 33 and the Conservatives at 36. But who knows? Canada and indeed the polls, well, Canada and the rest of the world, the rest of the Western world has been undergoing a populist rise that has been largely ignored by the media and the pollsters. So, I mean, there are a lot of interesting twists and turns that can happen between now and Election Day. So, it's going to be an interesting ride. It already has been. Thanks for watching with me. Check out, or don't forget to vote on October 21st, and have a wonderful, wonderful